I watched 5 movies starting with the letter F, and here's what I thought of all of them. If you're new to this series, I am taking a different letter of the alphabet each week and watching movies that you recommend that start with that letter. Part of it is to expand my movie horizons, but also to get better at logging movies on Letterboxd. The first movie that I watched that started with the letter F is The Florida Project, and at first I was like, what kind of movie did y'all recommend to me? And then it quickly devolved into exactly what my review says, which is, ouch. Definitely one of the most authentic movies that I've ever seen, and also one of the few movies where Willem Dafoe does not terrify me. The use of color in this is fantastic, and I think gives a great lens from the perspective of a child, but it is heavy. And then I watched Fight Club, and yes, this was my first time actually watching Fight Club. I did know the twist beforehand, though. If you haven't seen it, don't read what my review is. But I was pleasantly surprised by this film, actually. I feel like Fight Club gets a bad rep because of the Fight Club fan club. People who are really too into Fight Club. But I enjoyed it. Last on the new to me movies was Fantastic Mr. Fox. And I'll say that the main reason that I haven't watched this movie until now is because the character stylings freaked me out. But the story was absolutely wonderful, so I got past it. Lots of heart and depth and existential ponderings. Great movie. I did a rewatch of Forrest Gump, but realized quickly that I think I've only ever watched Forrest Gump in the cable version of the film. It was kind of a net neutral experience watching it again. I feel like there's a lot of amazing motivational quotes and things that you can pull from this, but there's also just so much. I can see myself going back to watch scenes of it, but I can't imagine a full rewatch in my future. I did a rewatch of Furiosa, caveat that my first watching of it was in IMAX, so kind of hard to beat that experience. But this time I did get to focus a little bit more on the storyline. I do think it's one of the best revenge films that I've ever seen. It's also a movie that I think is a little long, but I also really don't know what you would cut, so I just live with it. So F was a pretty incredible letter for movies. Let me know in the comments what movies should I watch that start with the letter G. Also, I promise to pick up the pace. I've been so bad about this.